So doing something a wee bit different today. I've come to see the gentleman who sells us our wood. And everybody calls him Paco de Leña. La gente dicen que te llamas Paco de Leña, no? Because he does all the wood, and wood, leña is the word for wood. He's also got these beautiful apricot trees, and they are an old variety that once they are ready to eat, they are ready to eat. They don't store well. So they're not commercially done, this variety, because obviously the supermarkets like them to be picked and then put into boxes and then sat on shelves for forever. And I've just tried one and they are absolutely delicious. So we're going to pick some apricots because I'm going to be cheeky, and then we're going to walk around and see what wood we've got. I've got a beautiful sack of apricots. A customer's just turned up, so Paco's gone to deal with them.
Aquello ya es más grande para chimeneas más grandes, ¿sabes?
Okay, so these piles over here are smaller pieces, and they are for log burners that have got little small doors. These bits over here are bigger and therefore open fires. ¿Y qué tipos de madera tienes aquí?
Ahora te digo, esto es olivo todo. Olivo pero sin raíz.
So this is olive. ¿Y esto es qué?
Olivo, todo.
Todo.
Todo. Lo que pasa que de llover se ha puesto más negro.
Okay.
Cuando le pega el agua.
So this looks different, but that is that's only because this is a bit drier. But this is all olive. All olive.
Sí,
and the darker it is, the drier it is, the more seasoned. So that is the better stuff. Esto tiene más años después de cortar, así que vas a tener más buen fuego.
Sí,
y después,
sí.
Así es el
perfecto,
color.
ahora ya está perfecto.
Yeah.
Porque es que cuando llueve, está el color ese que han traído ayer. Ese lo han traído ayer.
Sí.
Y luego, cuando se seca, llueve, le pega el sol, entonces se pone
este color.
Sí.
So as it dries out, it goes this blackened colour. Stuff that's wetter is that more sort of brown colour over there.
todo esto lo luego. Aquí habrán 400 toneladas.
There's 400 tons. 400 toneladas.
Sí.
400 tons of it.
Y aquí habrán unas 125 por ahí.
There's another 125 here.
Esta vino ayer, pero esta así todo ya está también seca, o sea, eso está perfecto.
Okay, so this actually arrived yesterday, but it's actually arrived seasoned, so he hasn't got to worry about seasoning it. And that over there has been here for longer and is seasoned here on site.
Este es ya un poquito más grande para chimenea. O estufa un poquito más grande ya.
Yeah. So these bits are a little bit bigger than the bits way over there that was for small wood burners. These are for bigger wood burners or for fire pits.
Esto también es mío.
Okay. This piece of land also belongs to Paco and his family. And town. Now you can't see the church, but it's 6 minutes over there, so not far at all. Most of what he's got actually here in the yard at the moment is good to go, because much as we've had rain recently, it is well seasoned. But most of your sales, so in July, August, September. La gente le gustan comprar en julio, agosto, septiembre.
Yeah.
¿Cuánto?
Sí, a partir de julio.
After July.
Cuando quieran, yo estoy todo el año.
But he's here all the time, so anybody can buy it any time.
Y ahora vamos a ver la carrasca.
Yeah.
Esto es olivo, pues eso, para estufas, tienen un palmo.
See, so these are sized, basically hand sized. Most of them, so they will fit into nice small wood burners like we've got.
Ahora vamos a ver el pase.
Y cuando alguien lo compra, lo pones en tu camión
Sí.
a mano.
No, pongo la pala.
I was just asking, do you handball these onto your van? He's got no. He's got a machine. Good man. Ah, vale, sí.
Sí, tengo una pala articulada.
Ah, okay. Wow, that's an awful lot of wood that gets shifted with that.
Sí.
Sí.
Y esto no coge nada del suelo porque está limpio también.
Sí.
La leña es limpia, no lleva... Si te quieren también tengo otra que ahora te enseño.
Okay.
Que es más barata.
Yeah.
Un naranja.
And she's got oranges as well. La gente dice que no podemos poner naranjas en el jardín.
Sí.
Porque hay tanto viento. El aire.
Nah, mira. Limonero, naranjo. Y ahí también tengo 2 naranjos. Ahora te lo enseño.
Okay, so he's got orange lemon and 2 other lemons. We've been told there's too much wind here for oranges and lemons, and he says it's rubbish. This is less expensive by about 30 cents a ton, a kilo. Sorry, and that is because this is the bit of the tree that is further down. It's where the tree has hit the ground and then goes slightly underneath. So it's a bit messier, can you see, in shape? Not like we think of a traditional log. And this burns a bit differently. It's a bit dirtier. Nothing major, because it's still wood at the end of the day, but doesn't burn as cleanly as the logs. We were just over there, and that is the lower part of the tree of the olives, and this is the holm oak that we like. There's big pieces here for big fires, and as we go down here, it's smaller pieces for our sort of wood burners.
Bueno, tampoco es grande.
Sí, tampoco es grande, pero es más grande.
Un poquito para que tú le pones, por ejemplo, uno de esos y uno de esos a una estufa o una cassette.
Sí.
Para que no es más, pero esto aguanta mucho.
Yeah, yeah. These are more wedgy, bigger bits, and you put a mixture of a wedge bit and some other bits, and then they'll help each other burn. So this is the holm oak. ¿Y desde dónde compras esto? ¿Qué región de España?
Eso es de Extremadura, casi en Portugal.
En Portugal.
Extremadura, casi llegando.
Okay, these have come from Extremadura
in
Portugal.
Lindando
Okay.
con Portugal ya sí. Esto viene a muy pocos kilómetros de Portugal.
Okay, okay. So it comes all the way from Portugal, pero también no es caro, ¿eh?
¿Eh?
Esto no es caro.
Está la más cara.
Sí, es más cara, pero
Sí.
Nosotros cuando lo quememos,
sí,
tenemos más calor.
Hombre, más esto calorífica tiene que ninguna.
Sí.
Eso tiene más esto calorífica que ninguna leña.
Yeah. So,
y luego lo que tiene es que aguanta más.
Yeah.
Da más calor y luego aguanta más la brasa.
Yeah.
El olivo es mejor que el frutal. El frutal es lo que menos aguanta, lo que menos esto calorífica tiene. Más barato también.
Sí, claro.
Mucho más,
sí.
Casi la mitad.
Yeah. So the holm oak actually does give more heat when it burns, but it's more expensive. But more people prefer to pay slightly less and get the olive because that's what they're used to. Y los restaurantes que compran.
Ellos compran olivo del
sí.
que tengo allí para
en pedazos grandes.
No, para la brasa es olivo fino para las paellas y más gordo para la brasa.
Okay, he also sells to restaurants
sí.
locally y más larga también.
Sí.
So he's got small pieces of olive
sí.
otra vez. So it's olive for the restaurants and small bits which they actually use for cooking for paellas,
sí,
and great big bits for when they're doing great big barbecues, when you go to big restaurants and you get the asados there and they've got a fire going all day.
Ellos para las paellas y todo gastan así, fino.
Yeah, so for the paellas they like pieces like this because it's more controlled. Lo pueden encontrar más bueno porque son pequeños pedazos.
Exactamente,
okay.
Sí. Ellos lo que quieren es para que haga mucha llama.
Okay.
Entonces, cuanto más fino,
sí.
más llama hace.
Okay. So for the paella, they actually want more fire as opposed to heat. And that's why traditional Valencian paella has almost burnt edges to it. It's a very dry edge. And this is almond over here.
Almendro, bueno.
Yeah. Not mixed fruit. Later in the year, he will also have mixed fruit wood available, if that's what people want. This is straight almond, not mixed within it.
Almendro.
Okay, this is also almond.
Más pequeño.
Slightly smaller pieces, again specifically kept for barbecues.
Una foto por aquí,
yeah. Sí.
Y esta ya la que te he dicho. Esto es para el restaurante que lleva de todo. Ellos gastan fino, muy largo, porque ellos tienen barbacoas muy grandes.
Sí, para poner
para hacer las paellas
grandes.
Entonces ellos tienen, o sea, que les vale todo.
Yeah. So they've got really, really big bits here, specifically kept to one side for the restaurants, because lots of them have got really, really big barbecues. They do those huge paellas that you see at fiestas, where you've got a huge thing cooking, and so they need long bits so that you've got heat going across the whole pan,
y esto
obviously.
para chimeneas gigantes.
And these for people who've got huge chimneys, wood burners. I see.
Claro.
Ay, Dios mío.
Esto
Puedes hacer un silla con esto. You can make a chair out of these.
No, ves, esta sí que está para las paellas. Esta, sí, todo.
Okay, see.
Sí.
All these little bits here then are for the paellas, for the restaurants. Sí, muy seco con el color.
Sí.
Very, very dry.
25-30, yo ya sé que tiene que ser de eso.
Okay.
30-40.
Yeah.
Ya, esto, almendro aquel, olivo de aquel de allá.
Yeah.
¿Sabes?
Sí.
Que me dicen ya gigante, pues es gigante.
So you can actually ring up an order and you can say I want 20 to 30 centimetre pieces, and he knows which pile that's from, 30 to 40 centimetre, etc. Or you can just say, just bring me big bits of wood. And he's got options available for everybody from that point of view. Esto es muy bueno. And Paco himself actually lives in Alieña, and so does his family. His mum still lives there. He's got a family around the regions as well, Murcia and what have you. So a local gentleman, and known locally, as I said earlier, as Paco de Leña.
La cámara. Sí.